What's up, everybody? I hiked the entire 2,197.4 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and it changed me, but it didn't fix me. If you've thru-hiked the Appalachian Trail, or are planning to, or dreaming about it, and you're hoping it'll fix all your problems, this is for you. So I decided to thru-hike the Appalachian Trail in 2019 after a section hike where a bear stole all my food. Another story for another time. Leading up to that point, I had already started to feel like maybe I didn't fit in society anymore, and I was like super burnt out as a general manager of a restaurant, and I just knew that I needed something different. And after that section hike, the thru hike became everything to me. It became my focus. It became my drive. It became my motivation to get out of bed every day. Like, quite literally, everything went to getting to the Appalachian Trail. Just getting there. I tried to get there twice before 2024, and I failed both those times. Fell through, I should say. Those fell through. And then I finally got there in 2024, and it meant everything to me because I had put everything into getting there. And the point is to be out here. It's to be doing what I'm doing. It's to be on this freaking trail, man. Like, the trail immediately gave me peace and tranquility, and I knew that, and simplicity. I knew that going into it because I'd already section hiked, so I knew going into it that I was going to get that peace was there, and that simplicity of just waking up every day and hiking and going to the next place with your backpack, and everything you own is in your back. Well, not own, but everything that you need to survive is inside of that backpack. It's just, there's something special about that, your house, your food, your cooking utensils, everything you need is inside of that bag. And there's just something so beautiful about that. And I garnered, is that the right word? A mantra out there, which was keep growing, right? And man, I really did. My whole focus was to just keep growing as a person out there. And that's what I did. However, re-entry into society was brutal for me. Luckily, I did get to spend a few months on a horse farm before I had to come back to like actual society. And man, I don't know what I would have done if I would have just gotten blasted back into it, because I probably, I don't know, we'd be having a different conversation, I think. But because I got that slow start on the horse farm, it was absolutely amazing. Society felt, even though I had that time, when I got back, it still felt loud and abrasive and fast moving, and it wasn't the simplicity that I remember. And while I was on the trail, I was really hoping that my YouTube would take off. And like, while I did get some subscribers, it didn't take off the way I was hoping it would. And I was hoping to be able to just monetize and then possibly even stay out there, that's not exactly what happened. I had to come back, and it's been tough, and it's still tough. So that's one thing that I've brought back to the trail that I'm now still integrating into my life, is just going with the flow, trying not to force anything, and this video was actually like one of those, I like the idea of just like talking to you guys and telling you about what it's been like since I got back. One thing that I have realized is the urge to hike more is stronger than it's ever been. Like, before I ever went on the AT, I wanted to do the PCT and the CDT, and I still want to do those so bad. Now I want to do the Arizona Trail and the Florida Trail and every other trail that I can think of, like, honestly, like so many other trails. And I'd love to be able to bring you guys along with me, but I need passive income for that. I'm not going to lie. The last time to get to the trail, I saved a bunch of money, and I bought a van, and I converted it into a camper van, and then I sold that. And that's how I hiked the Appalachian Trail. And then I borrowed money while I was out there, which is why I went to the horse farm and worked when I got off. So I need passive income, and I'm hoping to monetize the YouTube. This isn't a plea for more subscribers, though if you feel like subscribing, go ahead. My focus now is a couple different things. I mean, one, I started a construction business because I felt like it would be really hard to go back to work in a normal setting. And so I started my own construction business, and that's slow, but it's going well. It's keeping me above water for now, and that's what I could ask. That's, you know, the most that I could hope for at the moment, you know. I mean, I could hope for more, but I'm also working on a memoir. So my story, if you don't know, is more than the AT. My past was quite colorful, to say the least. And so I'm going to tell that story as brutally honest as I can. And that brings me to the next step, which is I'm thinking about starting a Patreon. And so if you think that would be something you'd be interested in, like bring you along on the writing, on the journey itself of writing the memoir. Maybe I would share more there. Honestly, give me some ideas. What are some things that you guys would be interested in? And I would be happy to bring those kinds of things. Maybe more questions and answers type of things, you know. Maybe I'll keep my YouTube to more nature stuff, you know, or, you know, whatever. We'll see. It's a work in progress, right? We're feeling this thing out. We go with the flow here. We're going to keep growing while we do that. And so, I mean, really to round it all up, like I hiked the AT, I finished. It was absolutely amazing. I came back to society, and I'm still struggling, still dreaming, and I'm still growing. So if you made it this far, thank you. Or truly, I appreciate you for tuning in. And if you can relate to what I've had to say, then please let me know in the comments down below. If you don't relate, let me know that too. You know, every little bit helps. My name is Josh, aka NASA, and I appreciate you guys being here. And I'll see you in the next video. Keep growing.